Have you ever laid awake at night, listening to that high-pitched, insistent buzz near your ear? It's a sound that's both tiny and infuriating. But have you ever stopped to wonder, where does a mosquito's life actually begin? Behind that familiar buzzing sound lies a truly fascinating, complex, and surprisingly rapid biological journey. The life cycle of a mosquito. It is a story that starts in a single drop of water and ends in the air we breathe. A story that intertwines with our own lives in ways both small and profoundly significant. Today, we're going to peel back the curtain on this common insect and explore its incredible transformati. On from a nearly invisible egg to the flying adult we all know. So, let's dive into the secret world of the mosquito. Our story begins with a crucial act, the blood meal. After a female mosquito has fed, she isn't just satisfying her hunger. She's gathering the essential proteins and nutrients needed to create the next generation. With her eggs ready, she embarks on a mission to find the perfect nursery. Her choice? Still, stagnant water. This could be a large, tranquil pond, a forgotten puddle after a rainstorm, or even the small amount of water collected in a discarded bottle cap, or an old tire in your backyard. She is remarkably adept at finding these places. In a single go, one female can lay a clutch of anywhere from 100 to 400 eggs. They are incredibly small, dark, and shaped like tiny cigars. Often, she will arrange them together on the water's surface, where they form a small, buoyant structure that looks like a miniature raft, gently floating. These eggs are resilient, but their incubation period is startlingly brief. Depending on the temperature and conditions, in just 1 to 3 days, a new chapter of life is ready to begin. The shells will break, and something new will wriggle out into the water. When the eggs hatch, what emerges is not a miniature mosquito, but a creature completely adapted for an aquatic life. The larvae. You might have heard them called wrigglers, and the name is perfectly fitting. If you've ever peered into a bucket of standing water, you may have seen them tiny, worm-like creatures, wriggling and contorting their bodies to move through the water. They live entirely underwater, but they still need to breathe air. So they frequently make their way to the surface, where they use a special siphon tube, like a tiny snorkel, to draw in oxygen. During this stage, the larvae are voracious eaters. Their world is a buffet of microorganisms. They feed constantly on algae, bacteria, protozoa, and any decaying organic particles they can find in the water, filtering their food with specialized mouth brushes. This constant feeding fuels their rapid growth. The larval stage typically lasts for about a week, but this can vary depending on water temperature and food availability. As they grow, they outgrow their skin, a process known as molting. A mosquito larva will molt for times in total, each time growing larger and preparing for its next, even more dramatic transformation. Once the larva has completed its final molt, it enters a stage of life that seems almost alien, the pupa. Unlike the active, wriggling larva, the pupa is a comma-shaped, seemingly dormant creature that tumbles and floats near the water's surface. You might hear them called tumblers because of how they move. If disturbed, they can quickly flip their tails to tumble deeper into the water for safety. This stage is the mosquito's equivalent of a butterfly's chrysalis. During this time, which lasts for about 2 to 3 days. The mosquito does not eat at all. Its sole purpose is transformation. Inside the protective pupal casing, a breathtaking biological reorganization is taking place. The simple aquatic larva is being completely re-engineered into a complex flying insect. The head, thorax, and abdomen take their final form. Compound eyes develop, legs, antennae, and the all-important wings sprout and harden. And, of course, the proboscis, the needle-like mouth part used for feeding, is perfected. The pupa is a living, breathing marvel of metamorphosis, a quiet, motionless crucible where the future adult is forged, waiting for the precise moment to break free and embrace a new element, the air. The moment of emergence is one of the most vulnerable and delicate in a mosquito's life. When the transformation is complete, the pupal case splits open along the back. Slowly, painstakingly, the adult mosquito begins to pull itself out. It uses the now empty pupal case as a life raft, resting on the surface of the water. Its body is soft. Its wings are crumpled and wet. It must remain perfectly still, a fragile figure on the water's surface, as its exoskeleton hardens and its wings unfurl and dry. This can take several minutes, a period where it is completely exposed to predators like fish or dragonflies. Once its wings are dry and firm, it will take its very first flight, leaving the aquatic world behind forever. Within just a few hours, the mosquito is a fully capable adult. Now, here is a fascinating fact that might change how you see them. It is only the female mosquitoes that seek out blood. Male mosquitoes are gentle vegetarians, surviving entirely on plant nectar and sweet juices. Much like bees or butterflies, they play their part in pollination, but they have no interest in us whatsoever. The female, however, needs blood for a very specific reason. After mating, the female mosquito's mission begins anew. The blood she consumes is not for her own survival. She can also live on nectar, but for the development of her eggs. The protein and iron in blood are the perfect ingredients for producing a healthy batch. Once she has had a successful blood meal, she will find a quiet place to rest for a few days while the eggs mature inside her. Then, driven by instinct, she will seek out a suitable body of stagnant water and lay her eggs, starting the entire life cycle all over again. A single female can repeat this process several times in her short lifespan, which typically lasts a few weeks to a couple of months. This relentless cycle of reproduction is what makes the mosquito such a formidable presence in our world. While they are a food source for many animals like birds, bats, and fish, their relationship with humans is far more complex and dangerous. Mosquitoes are vectors, which means they can carry and transmit disease-causing microorganisms from one host to another. When a female mosquito bites an infected person or animal, she can pick up viruses, bacteria, or parasites. These pathogens can then multiply inside her body. When she bites her next victim, she injects a small amount of saliva to prevent the blood from clotting, and it's in this saliva that the pathogens are passed on. This is how devastating diseases like malaria, which claims hundreds of thousands of lives each year, are spread. It's also how viruses like dengue, Zika, West Nile, and chikungunya travel through populations, causing widespread illness and suffering. Understanding their life cycle isn't just an academic exercise. It's a critical tool in public health. By targeting each stage, removing stagnant water to eliminate egg-laying sites, treating water to control larvae, and using repellents to avoid adult bites, we can effectively break the cycle and protect ourselves and our communities from the diseases they carry. So, from a tiny egg floating on a pond to a wriggling larva, a transforming pupa, and finally, the winged adult we know so well, the mosquito's life is a short but truly remarkable journey. It's a testament to nature's power of adaptation and survival, a perfectly tuned cycle driven by instinct. While their buzz might be annoying and their bite can be dangerous, by learning about these tiny creatures, we gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate and often delicate balance of our ecosystem. It reminds us that even the smallest of lives can have a massive impact on our world, presenting challenges that we must navigate with knowledge and respect. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the life of the mosquito. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to our channel for more explorations into the natural world. Let us know in the comments what creature you'd like us to explore next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.